Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am showing you something I am super passionate about and something that I've done the last couple of years which I think really works in regards to reaching goals and feeling motivated, feeling inspired, and basically manifesting amazing things into your life. So today I am showing you how I personally create my vision board. Now, I do things a little bit differently. I think the beauty of manifestation, the law of attraction, is you do it in your own way. You've really got to think about what feels good for you. When I'm explaining this video, keep in mind that you need to really do what feels good for you. Let's get straight into it. What is a vision board? A vision board is a collage of images or words that you put up somewhere that you can see every single day. And these images or words represent your goals, what you want in your future, and it is supposed to serve as a motivational or inspirational tool. So if you watch my previous videos, I had a vision board sitting back there in 2018 and I had it all year. I have just remade my new vision board. I'm gonna go through my vision board and exactly what pushed me to put a certain photo or word, but first let's get into the steps. So step number one is you need to go find images and words that you are going to put on your vision board that really are emotive for you. I would do things like finding images and words in magazines, or personally what I do is I go on Pinterest and I save a whole bunch of things. I actually have a file called vision board. If you want it, I can link it. I don't know if that's helpful. What I do is I just print screen the photo and print it out. Otherwise, yeah, you can use a magazine or anything like that. In regards to what you're putting on your board, I always go through three categories. So these three categories that I pick are monetary, kind of like materialistic things I want, and then I go through personal desires. That includes health, both physical and mental, and my relationships in life. And then the last one I go through is accomplishments. So that is what I specifically want to achieve. So I literally think in those three categories and I find words and photos that mean a lot to me. I think the trick is these words and photos, they don't necessarily have to make sense to anyone else, but they really need to make sense to you, and they need to like make you feel an emotion. So when you look at that board, you feel that emotion and it's really strong, which I think is a really big factor of actually making the goals and the visions on the board come true. So I'm gonna go through my board and explain why I put certain stuff on there, and it may make a bit more sense of what you should put on your board. So let's go through mine. So monetary desires, I put a new car. Another thing to mention is these don't necessarily have to be goals that you think that you're going to get this year. They can be things that you just want in the future. I personally don't like to put a time limit on manifesting because it's kind of like, it's up to the universe to like do its thing. Me and Tim want to buy a family house either like this year or next year, so that's something really strong that I'm manifesting and working towards. There is a couple of really beautiful homes that I love. The next car that I want, like I said, obviously not anytime soon because I kind of just got a car. It's still something I want in the future, like when I'm a mum, get my mum mobile. The house that we want to buy next, we actually want to move near the beach. We currently live near the city and we bought the townhouse we're in because I thought I was going to be a lawyer. I thought I'd need to be close to the city. And now that we haven't really got anything tying us here, like I work from home, the company that Tim works for, they have a job at the Gold Coast. So we actually want to move to the beach because that is our happy place. That's why I've also got like a beach little thing here. That's kind of it. Also, there's a picture of Bali because me and Tim are traveling to Bali this year for a wedding. So that's another thing, is I also like to put stuff on there that I know is like already, like we literally booked our flights to Bali for a wedding, and so I know it's gonna happen, but this is more about manifesting and visualizing what amazing trip it's going to be. And it's also so amazing to have it there because it like motivates you. So on my last vision board, I actually had photos of me and Tim's honeymoon. We went to America. We also got married. And so I had photos all for those three things, which I knew were going to happen. But for me, it was more about I wanted all those things to be such an amazing experience. Next thing is personal stuff, relationships, health-wise. Thing I've got here, I am happy and I'm filled with energy. On my last vision board, I had a picture of a girl with like a really amazing body, like abs and everything. This year, like I obviously still want to be like really healthy and fit, but it's like it's not a big thing to look a certain way for me. It's more about feeling really healthy and just having energy and feeling good. And so a big thing for me with personal goals and visions, and something you can probably see a lot of, is I've got like the photos of me and Tim is more about just reminding me to constantly work on me and Tim's relationship, and that our relationship is something that you constantly have to work on, and basically just saying like, look how amazing your relationship is, make sure you're making him a priority and working on your personal relationship. Also, a personal thing on here is some stuff that just makes me feel good, and I've been really focusing, doing a lot of self-development, focusing on like sort of feeling good about myself. So I've got things like step into your power, mind over matter, it's on, time to make magic happen. Personal stuff, like all those really mean something to me, either make me feel good or make me feel inspired or make me feel motivated. And the last one is accomplishments. I feel like all these are accomplishments. So for me, there wasn't like a thing that I wanted to put on there. I also, as well as a vision board, I do yearly goals. So to be honest, I kind of left accomplishments for my goals. If you want some more information about how I do my goals, I do have a full video on it, which I will chuck in the description bar. This vision board isn't too much about goals. One goal I did put on there though, which is something that's quite important to me. If you guys didn't know, I'm starting a podcast. It is launched on the 14th of Feb if you're watching this like in live time. And so I've got here top charts, #1, the Rise and Conquer podcast. Also another thing, like as you can see here, I've got photos of people and kids and like a dad and a kid, and me and Tim definitely aren't thinking about kids this year, but that's definitely something I want in the future. So that is my vision board. And so then the next thing is you obviously print the photos, stick them on there, and the last tip, and probably the most important, is you need to put it somewhere where you are looking at it every single day. For me, I put it right here because I sit there every single day. If you work in an office or something where you can't really have it, put it maybe somewhere you see in the morning as you're getting dressed, or maybe you can even make like a collage and make a screensaver so it's on your computer so you see it every single day. Basically, you just want to see this every single day because that is how you're going to manifest and actually make this vision board a reality. Something else, I go that little bit further, and I have an alarm where I read my goals and affirmations every morning. And so when I have that alarm, I also take a minute, I will literally time myself and I'll look at my vision board. I think the biggest thing is picking images and words that really give you a good feeling and feel really good for you. If you like have something and you're feeling a bit of resistance with putting it up there, maybe it's like the goal's too big or it doesn't feel right, like don't put it there. You really want to see this board and be like, oh my god, yes, I'm gonna get that, I'm gonna make this happen, it's going to be amazing. I feel great. Like, you want that feeling. Also, another thing I think it's worth mentioning is the goals that you put up there, don't be worried how you're going to get there. There's a lot of things on my board that I can't even comprehend how I would get that thing. But the whole thing with manifesting is surrendering the how to and putting it into the universe. Say, hey, I want this. This is what I want. Make sure you're showing gratitude. I also write a gratitude list every single day, and I find that when you're showing gratitude, things tend to work in your favor. And so I do all of these things together, the goals, the gratitude, the vision board, and also something that I do when I have my vision board is I actually picture myself having or feeling like how I would if that was a reality. Instead of going, oh, I wish I could have that new car, I literally like imagine myself in that new car driving it. It's going to happen. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, enlightening. I tried to just make it like quick and short, but yeah, I hope you have an awesome day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.